Definitely my favorite feature of the Spire is it's just plain reliability.
You don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about it jamming. You don't have to think about it dying on batteries. It just works. So that's something you don't have to think about. You can think about the game. You can think about the point.
The loader holds up to the beating I give it, and when I get down to their end, it's prepared to shoot people in the back.
It's always there working 100%. It's the workhorse of all loaders.
The 2 years that I've been using it, I've not had it jam one time. So that's honestly, to me, the most important, especially as a front guy, because you can get to those spots, and if your loader goes down and you can't make the shots that your team needs you to make, obviously it can be frustrating.
It has an anti-jam feature in it, but you never notice it because the reality is that it never jams. It's reliable, it's lightweight, and it always works. And the reality is you want a loader where you never really notice it. The only time you notice a loader is when it doesn't work.
Sometimes you got to dive over paint, over streams. It doesn't matter how you land, all your paint's going to stay in your loader. You don't even have one ball fly out. It's like having a lid, but that you can fill into.
If you want to kill people, just use Spire because it's really the best of the best.
I can dive, flop, twist as much as I want and I actually don't lose paint. I need those 1 or 2 balls at the very end when things are really important, because that's my time to shine, man.
The 260 is one of those things that I think most mid guys and back guys should be using. It just gives you an extra couple balls to throw back at your opponent.
As a front guy, I love the 260. I really do, because it's a bigger loader, so that means I have more paint than the guy across the field from me. He's gonna run out of paint first. He's gonna load first. So I already have the edge, and if we're battling and he has to load, then I'm gone. I'm in the snake or wherever it may be. And it doesn't even feel bigger to me. The 260 is practically the same size.
I tend to flail around a lot, so with the narrow shape of the Virtue loader and how light it is, I can easily kind of whip it around with one hand and still see where I'm shooting.
It's light as a feather, man. You don't even notice really the weight of it at all, and it's just a really sleek design.
I actually like the way that it's shaped on the front, so if I do get shot on the front of the loader, which I try not to, but it happens, I know, rather than just a thump on a flat side, and I haven't gotten any penalties for getting shot on the loader in years.
It is ridiculously light. It makes a difference on your snap shooting, it makes a difference on your running, it makes a difference when you're crawling. Yeah, you know, we're only talking about ounces, but in the grand scheme of things, you want to be as fast, as agile as you possibly can be, and the Spire definitely leans towards that.
It stays consistent, and I can rely on it.
It's one of those things that you just put on your gun and always works.